Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about a process through which we can convert an image to a clickable entity. Or you can see, we are going to talk about a procedure through which we can make an image as a link. Okay, so prior to this session, we have already discussed various other things related to images, like how we can create a basic image or how we can attach a basic image basically. Okay, and then we will also discussed about the width, height and title attribute. So this session is in the continuation of the same, where we will see how we can use image as a link in HTML web page. But before we start the discussion, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released session first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be very easy for you to understand the ongoing topic. Because for time being, we are just focusing on the process through which we can convert the image to clickable image. Okay. And by the end of this session, we will also be able to find out the difference between normal image and clickable image. Alright, so I think now we are good to start. Here you can see I have just noted down the basic HTML code here so far. The code is here, like you can see in the head section we have specified the title, where apart from this we have specified one heading which is HTML by Sharmit, and there is one question for all of you. So today's question is, why do we use title attribute with image img tag? I know most of you know the answer of this question, so please do share your knowledge in the comment section so that others can take a reference from it. But in case if you don't know the answer, it's completely fine. You can refer the previous session. There we have already discussed this in detail. Okay. Alright, so I think now we are good to start with the code. So here you can see this is the basic HTML web page. And if I show you the output of this code, so it is coming like this, HTML by Sharmit. Now we want to see how we can make a clickable image, but before that we should know what is normal image so that we can see the difference, right? So let's firstly create the normal image. So here I will write h2 for the second heading. Let me change it to small case, although it will not impact anything, but still I want to write in a consistent manner. Okay, so here we will write default image. So for default image, what we will do, we will follow the same procedure. Like I'll simply use img tag here with src. In src we will define the image path. So for that I can right click on the image. This is the image which I want to use, and from here I can click on the properties. From properties we will copy this path, and the image name is tiger and extension is .webp. And don't mind, like if there is any other extension for you, then it is okay. Not mandatory to keep everything in a webp extension. So here you can simply paste the path of the file, and the name is tiger.webp. Okay. Now we will specify the alt, which is for providing the alternative text, so that in case if this image is failed to load, then in that case user can see this text. So here we can see normal image for, or you can say default image. Clear? Fine. Now you can save this thing and refresh your browser. So once you refresh your browser, you will see the image is coming like this. Okay, fine. But this is the normal image. So let's set some height, width, and just try to customize it. So I will apply some height width here, maybe 300 pixels. Height, then width. Why I'm specifying this? Because I want to show you both type of images on the same page, on a same area. That's why I'm specifying it as a height and width. Then we will set the title. In title we will write default image. Okay, fine. Now if you save this and refresh it, you will see there is one image which is just a normal image. So if you take your mouse cursor over it, it will show you the default image. But when you try to click on this image, it will do nothing. Why? Because this is not the clickable event, right? So how we can make this image clickable? Let me show you. So here what we can do now, we can add another heading. Here we will write, I think here we can simply say default image, and here we can write second clickable image. Okay, so you can save this thing and then you can add the image. So for that we will simply write here img tag. There is no closing tag for img. Then we will put src. In src we can put the path of the file or image. So I can simply copy it, we will paste it here, then slash, and then the file name, which is tiger.webp. Then we will provide alt. Alt would be, here we will write alt as clickable image. It is not mandatory to keep everything same, but I just want to write in a way. Then we will specify the height. Then we will specify the height like this, 300 pixels. Then width 300 pixels. Title clickable image. Now some of you might be thinking, like, we are doing the same thing, then what is the difference between these two images? I think we have specified the wrong name. Something is wrong, that's why the image is not getting loaded. But I think we have copied it from here, right? Maybe some other issue. No problem, like we can copy it from directly from here again and try to paste it. Okay, one extra slash is there, so that we can remove, right? Save and refresh, so you can see, but both images are same because we have not specified the anything here which make it clickable. Now the question is how we can make it clickable. So to make this image clickable, we will use anchor tag. How? Let me show you. So just simply write here a tag. In this a tag, for example, if I write something like a text, normal text, for example, click button, okay, something like this, not button, otherwise you might think it is for button. So you can simply write click. Okay, so here in anchor tag we can specify href attribute, which is looking for the location where you want to navigate it. So I will write https://google.com. okay, don't get confused. Firstly I'm telling you how we can make it as normal text clickable, and then I'll show you how we can use this image. Okay, so we have just prepared this image part, I'll use it. Okay, so refresh it. After refreshing it, do one thing, let's remove it from here, or okay, no problem. So here, like, but I think it is not visible to you, right? So for time being I'm just pasting it over here so that you can see the link. So here you can see this is the click, right? So if you try to click on this button, it will take you to the Google. Why? Because we are using anchor tag, and in case of anchor tag, when you click on this text, whatever written inside this will be redirecting you to the google.com. Clear? Now if you want to make your image clickable, so just remove it from here, paste it here, and in place of this label we will just simply replace this label part with this image prepared. Clear? So what it will do now, it will be considered as a clickable image. So if I take my mouse cursor here, you can see it is showing me this icon, which is for click icon, and also it is showing us our title, which is clickable image. So if I click on this image, it will take us to this google.com. Why? Because we have specified https://google.com, and after clicking on it, it is taking us to the desired location. Okay, so this is how we can create a clickable image in HTML web page. There are two types of images. One is default image and another one is a clickable image. Okay, so I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.